because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you, because.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, to the W family. We're finally back. Sorry it's been so long since we uploaded a video. We're gonna try to be more consistent. I say try only because we've been so busy. We have like something planned for like every month. We're planning the wedding. Life is crazy right now, but we're gonna try to do our very best to upload more consistently. Also, we're thinking about starting to vlog, so if you think that's a good idea, give this video a thumbs up.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about the importance of dating and transitioning into that, going into, I guess, we're also going to talk about effort in a relationship as well. Two very important parts of the relationship.
Yes. All right. Sidebar, I did one of those question things on Instagram, and my baby sister asked us 2 questions. Number 1, what is your favorite thing about Amanda? There's so many things I love about my baby sister. I mean, she's funny and she's smart and she's number 1 shit talker. But probably my most favorite thing is that she never fails to make me feel special. Like, sometimes she says like the sweetest things, and it really like touches my heart.
We got an iCarly button for like emotions and shit. Aww.
Aww.
My favorite, she's the number 1 shit talker. I love that. That's hilarious to me. I really do think that's hilarious.
All right, number 2, she asked, why is Amanda your guys' favorite sibling on Lizette's side?
She's not. I don't have favorites. And I'm sticking to that answer. She's not. She's not. And he's not either. You know who is my favorite sibling on your guys' side? That's that counts, right?
Good answer.
Does that count?
Good answer.
That counts.
So Amanda is definitely my favorite sibling. I'm not afraid to say that. We just have like this special connection. I don't know what it is. It's just like our sisterhood and our bond is just something different. I don't know, but I love her very much.
All right, back to it. So we're talking about putting in effort. I think that, I want to start off by saying that putting in effort is as important to observing and appreciating the effort and the things that your partner does in the relationship. I think people fail to do that, and they think that the other person is not putting in the same amount of effort as you are, but you need to take a step back and realize what they do. What they do. No, you need to realize what they do and appreciate it, because sometimes we fail to realize what they do and we let it slip, and it angers us and it takes us to places and it puts weird thoughts in our head. And that's how that bad stuff really gets into your life, and that's how it separates. Now, obviously, sometimes, there are relationships where people get used, and you have to realize that, you know what I mean? But, life is just all about figuring it out and learning,
Yep.
Trying.
That's most important.
Bro.
All right. It's really important that you and your significant other find time for just you guys and to enjoy each other's company. I think sometimes some couples get so caught up in like the little things that piss them off that they forget about like why they fell in love with their partner. And I think dating is really important to bring you back to the basics. Like when you first start dating, you guys go on probably these nice dates, and like you probably did something new and exciting. And I think a lot of people stop doing that when they like get deep into a relationship, or they get married, or they just like kind of like give up, I guess, in a sense. Like they give up the dating, even though that's a constant thing that needs to be going on. I really enjoy our date nights. There's so many. Even if they're like little, like we went axe throwing. That was
fun.
pretty fun.
Yeah, that's definitely a vlog video we'll probably do because that was super fun and we're actually really good at it. That's what we'll do.
But every time I think I can't love Tate anymore, I prove myself wrong because of his effort.
No, yeah, but she's definitely got it. Dating, you really, what's it called? You can't give up on that because I told her earlier. I broke it down for her like this. How did you start? You know, the attraction or whatever, or not start the attraction, but how did you start to really get to know them, or like get, I guess, somewhat close to them? It was through a date, you know. You should do that throughout your entire relationship. That's a building process. That's honestly alone time with you guys, regardless of where you're at. It's just two of you, the two of you. I mean, you know, talk, do whatever you want. You know, do fun stuff. Go out, if you like to eat, go out to eat. We love to eat, so that's what we've been doing. You know, sometimes. Number one thing. But like I said, axe throwing, small stuff like that. You know, just to keep the joy in your relationship. You know. Keep that little, even if stuff's hard, because stuff is hard for everybody. So you gotta keep that little bit of flame everywhere you go. Spark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think like making time for each other and creating date nights and putting in the effort shows that you're really engaged into the relationship and you're committed to your person. Because that's literally what your partner is. It is your person. Like that should be your better half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like forget the whole like money part. That's just like, you know, the convenient part of this world that we're in. That, you know, just it's the issue that you have to get through to get to certain things. You know, but we're talking about with dates and stuff. Like we went out to dinner, or not to dinner. We went to brunch, right?
Yes.
That brunch was really good. Yeah. So I paid for the brunch, and then she went and she paid for the axe throwing. You know, you split it like that. Or there's nights where we just go all out, and one person.
Plans the whole night.
But it's a really extravagant night. Like, you know, she did the Paris one night and I did one night. We went over to what's it called? What was it called? Tournament of Kings? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty much like
anniversary.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we stayed at a nice hotel and everything too, you know. So we do stuff like that as well, but obviously we're not rich. But we do what we can, you know.
True. And that's the most important part of this whole conversation that we're having, is that you always put your part. You always do your part.
Yeah.
And you're also appreciating your partner at the same time for their part. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing more valuable than time and effort. I mean, money can't buy that.
Absolutely not. Yeah, we're just trying to talk about, you know, because life is hectic. Working 40 hours a week is hectic, especially if you have different schedules and you're not together at certain times. You know, you definitely got to sit down and squeeze that little bit in for each other.
I know sometimes our schedules are total opposite. Like he'll work in the morning and I'll work at night, and we won't see each other until we're bed at midnight.
Or even more, because I know some of you guys work like some savages out there more than 40 hours. So
True.
You still got to, you know, squeeze a little bit in there, you know. I know you're tired, but you got to do it. You just have to. In my opinion, I think you do. All right, I think we've dragged this video on long enough.
Yes.
We're going to end it here. We love you guys. Love yourselves.
We appreciate you. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, add us on Snapchat, and yep, much love. XOXO.
I'm so in love with you.